Every year, Nintendo celebrates the legacy of its most famous character on March 10th. Now, Super Mario Bros. Wasn't released until September 13th, 1985 in Japan, and October 18th in the US. So you're probably wondering to yourself, well, why March 10th? Because it looks like Mario. M-A-R-1-0. Mario. Or Martin. March 10th also happens to be the day I posted my first ever video exactly 1 year ago today. Yes, in a single year my channel has become more famous and well known than Taco Bell's fire sauce. Or probably as unwanted as Taco Bell's mild sauce. But beyond this specimen of perfection is a humble and honest man who just really loves Super Mario Bros. And wants to share his passion with you watching this. So today I thought it would be fun to do a Super Mario tier list. A tier list no one has ever done before or been brave enough to even consider. We are ranking 100 characters from my favorite game, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. So in the words of Chris Pratt, let's-a go. Alright, let's get started with this tier list. We've got 100 characters lined up from Super Mario RPG. Now let's get some rules straight. I'm ranking these from best to worst in all categories. Their style, their name, if I like them in the game or not, how annoying the character can be. So this is my opinion, this is my tier list, and we're just gonna have fun with it. Also, if you hear some breathing in the background, don't worry, it's not me. It's actually our newest addition to the family, my dog Woody's little brother. His name's Gus Gus. We've had him for about a month now. Say hi, Gus Gus. Say hello. He's a French bulldog. He's 9 months old. He is the cutest thing in the world. Sleepy boy, huh? Ready to do a tier list? Gus says yes. Also, to help me with the 100 characters, because this is my favorite game, but that doesn't mean I memorized every name of every character, of every sprite in the game. So to help me out, I'm going to try using this player's guide that I have, the official Nintendo Legend of the Seven Stars player's guide. At the back of the book, it has a list of all the characters, at least all the characters you fight, I think. So I'll be using this to kind of help me jog my memory of the names of these characters. So let's begin. All right, starting off with the meme of all memes, Fat Yoshi. If you haven't played the game, I bet you've seen this in a meme. This image has been memed to death. Fat Yoshi, S rank. Done. It's gotta be S rank. All right, this is Gaz. Gaz is the little boy that you meet along the way. His doll of Geno, this Geno doll, is actually the doll that Geno's spirit star thing goes into. A little fun fact about Geno, he's actually not the puppet you see, the toy, the doll you see. He's actually a star sprite thing. But Gaz, let's do A rank. I don't know if he's S yet. We'll adjust later if we need to. Next is Boshi. I think in Japan he's known as Washi or Woshi. Washi? I kind of like Washi better because it's like, you know, Mario, Wario, Yoshi, Woshi, or Washi. He's cool, he's got sunglasses, but he's kind of a stick in the mud. Let's do a B. All right, next we have one of the Axe Rangers. The Axe Rangers are obviously modeled off of the Power Rangers. It's actually funny when you start to defeat the Axe Rangers one by one. He bows out of the fight because I think his sunglasses got broken or something, so that made me laugh. Let's do B. All right, next we got Boyer. He's one of the bosses you have to defeat right after meeting Geno. He's really cool because his dialogue, the way he's written, it actually is kind of like how Yoda talks from Star Wars. So that's kind of funny. I'm gonna also put him in B. Okay, this is Bunt, I believe. This is the weird Frankenstein cake boss that you have to beat. Kind of disturbing. I'm not really a huge cake person, so I'm going to let's do Shadow Realm. Not really huge on cake. Ice cream cake, yeah, I'll do ice cream cake. This is the Chancellor. I don't really have an opinion on him. He's just the guy that asks Mario to help you save the princess. Let's do D. Oh, this is the Final Fantasy hidden boss that you can defeat after collecting like a ton of stuff. What is his name? Oh my god. Hang on. What is his name? Why can't I remember this? Culex? C-U-L-E-X. Culex. Alright, let's go. Okay, his name is Culex. Well, I never got to beat him or face him in the game, so that's probably why I don't remember his name. So anyway, let's go with Culex. He looks freaking awesome, but I've never been able to face him. He does look really awesome though. So let's put him in A tier above Gaz. Okay, next we got Yoshi. You briefly see Yoshi in the game. You get to race with him, ride him for a little bit to race against Boshi or Washi. Yoshi's my man. Let's do A tier above Culex. Okay, this is the little girl. I can't remember her name, but she's one of the little moles that you save in the mole mines. She's a C tier. Solid C. Okay, this is Hinopio. Now, his name is Hinopio. Why? Why does it sound like Kinopio? Because Kinopio is what Toad is actually named in Japan. His name is Kinopio in Japan. So this is kind of, this guy looks like Toad, so his name is Hinopio. He's awesome. He's a buff rock and roll version of Toad with a sick ass goatee and tattoos. So definitely S tier. Okay, this is Exor, obviously. He's the sword boss, the sword that goes through Bowser's castle. He actually scared me as a kid. I was really afraid to face him. He's on the cover of the game, but he's actually kind of easy to beat too. So let's do A. Okay, next we got Frog Fuchsius. This is Mallow's grandpa, basically, the frog that raised Mallow. And he's really funny, actually. He's an S tier. I think he's an S tier. Actually, no. We're gonna bring him back down to B. Why? Why? Because he didn't tell Mallow the truth until he was old enough. He let Mallow believe that he was a toad this whole time and not telling him that he was a nimbus, a cloud. So he's cool. I like his character, but he wasn't truthful. Okay, next we got, he's like a little tomato. He's like a little radish. I think his name's some kind of like pun or something. Jawful. Jawful, yeah. Okay, so Jawful with a giant fork. He's cute. Let's do C. Jinx. My man Jinx. This guy is like a tiny little flea-sized character that you face, and he's like a martial arts master. Really cool, S tier for sure. This is King Nimbus. This is Mallow's real father, who... It's funny because when he meets Mario, he wants his autograph and stuff and is kind of more excited to the celebrity of who saved Mallow and brought their son back to him. So let's do... He's a good C. Okay, is this a Metroid? What is this? I think this is one of the minions from the sunken ship. It's a jellyfish guy. D. Toad. Toad is awesome. He has the famous line in the game, "Watch out, this guy knows about timed hits," which is a great quote. So let's do S tier. This is another baddie that you face. I can't remember his name. I don't care to look it up. Let's do D. Okay, Queen Nimbus. Let's put her a step above King Nimbus because she was kind of like more happy to see Mallow than the celebrity of seeing Mario, so. Okay, who's this guy? This is one of the baddies you face. He looks so menacing. What is his name? It's like a ghost type of character. I can't find it. His name's Dave. Let's just say this guy's name's Dave. Dave, scary. Let's go with D. This is one of the mushroom baddies that you face. Kind of reminds me of the little mushrooms from Fantasia. Remember that movie? Let's do above. Step above D. This arachne guy. Arachnophobic I am. So, banish to the Shadow Realm. Spiders. All spiders can go to hell. Alright, this is the Green Ranger, the Green Axe Ranger. Let's put him in B, step behind the Black Axe Ranger. Pink, let's go, I don't remember what she says when she bows out. I think it's like her makeup is running or something, or some stupid thing like that, like I broke a nail. Let's do a step above the Green Ranger. All right, red, my favorite color, one step above the Black Ranger. This is the yellow one. He's chubby, he's cute. Let's do a step above the Red Ranger. This is the fiery Yoshi type of dragon that you face. Doesn't he transform into a skeleton type of dragon? I think he does. Let's do C. Oh, what's this guy? Bellum? I think this dog is named Bellum or Ballum. If you ever played Yoshi's Island, he's kind of the, I think he's based off of the dog from Yoshi's Island, the Pooch or whatever. So it looks like a evil version of the Pooch from Yoshi's Island. I think he's really cool. Let's do A tier. Birdo, surprise visit from Birdo, middle of the game. She's awesome. Let's do a step above Boshi. This is it's like the robot that the Axe Rangers are using, or it's like the head of the ship. Kind of like when the Power Rangers morph together and they're robots or whatever. Pretty cool. Let's do top of C tier. Yeah, there we go. Okay, one of the Bob-ombs. I love Bob-ombs. Let's do A tier. Okay, oh, this guy. Oh, what is his name? I gotta know his name. He's the samurai guy that you face on the chandeliers, I believe, when you're in Bowser's Castle. Was it Bowser's Castle? The second time you're in there? And as you're facing him and you defeat him, he can't accept his loss, so he basically sacrifices himself to save his honor, right? His name's Boomer. Why don't I remember that? Anyway, Boomer, I think he's awesome. Definitely a dramatic one. Let's do S tier. Okay, Booster. Booster is so funny. He is definitely S tier. He's one of my favorite characters. I'm gonna put him for now at the top of S rank. He's funny, and his soundtrack in Booster's Castle, it slaps. Bowser, this is actually the game that I actually became a huge Bowser fan because he just looks so cool and badass. But you also get to really fall in love with Bowser as a character instead of just always stealing the princess. He was actually really funny. So I'm gonna put him in S tier right there. Okay, this is one of the bumblebees. I don't remember his name specifically, but he is freaking annoying. The way that the pattern, they just kind of go up and down and up and down. It's hard to dodge them sometimes. They come out of nowhere. So I'm gonna banish this one to the Shadow Realm. This is a carrot. He's like a ghostly carrot that you fight, one of the baddies. Kind of disturbing. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Chain Chomp. I love Chain Chomp. Let's put him in C tier. Oh, who's this guy? He's the guy that goes on the snake. Cloaker. Okay, his name is Cloaker. I like that he has a shield. I like that he's red. He kind of looks like a bottle, the way his body is shaped. Let's do C tier. Okay, next we have this kind of star. Help me, player's guide, help me. I think his name is Pulsar. Okay, Pulsar, kind of annoying. I'm gonna do D. Okay, next we got Croco, right? Okay, so Croco, this guy is annoying. He's always taking your money, taking stuff from you and running around, but he's also kind of cool. I like his top hat. He's gonna go B. Right behind Boshi. Okay, next we have, oh, these guys are so annoying, the little nabby guys. Banished to the Shadow Realm for sure. Okay, now this guy, oh, actually I think I may have been thinking of this guy, the one that transforms into the skeleton-like dragon after you defeat him, like his second form. I think I was thinking of this guy. Zar Dragon? He's kind of cool. I liked his look. One of the cooler bosses to battle, so I'm gonna do A tier. All right, next is Dodo. Dodo's one of my favorite characters. Someone you have to face. He's not a good guy. I think he's got a bad rap. I'm gonna do S rank, S tier for sure. Okay, this is the other baddie that you face, who attaches to the snake-like thing. Forget your name, don't really care. Let's do D. This is the snake that these two characters go on. Let's see, I'm not too fond of snakes. Let's do D. All right, this is kind of a disturbing bad guy that you face. He looks like a bunch of bats put together, but with a pig-like face. Kind of disturbing. Let's banish him to the Shadow Realm. All right, this is a genie. Oh, what is this guy's name? He's on the back of the player's guide, so I want to at least know this guy's name. His name's Fatso? Fatso? F-A-U-T-S-O. Fatso. Anyway, he looks cool. I think A rank for sure. Okay, next we have, this is an alligator lizard type creature. He actually kind of reminds me of one of the bad guys from Donkey Kong Country, one of those crocs. I like the way he looks. Let's do A rank. Next we have one of the gecko bad guys. Neither here nor there. Let's do D. Gino. Okay, what do you guys think? Gino's one of the coolest characters. This guy even turns into a wooden cannon. If you've played the game before, you can unlock that move. I like him more than Booster, I think. Top of S rank. Goomba, you fight him all the time. He's a classic character, C rank. This is the baby Goomba that you meet. Where do you meet him? Oh, it's in the monster village. It's in the monster town area. And this is when Bowser runs into one of his former minions. And it's a really funny scene where he's like, oh, I have kids now. And these little Goombas pop up and they're like, hi, Uncle Bowser. It's funny. I'm gonna say S rank for sure. I love that scene. Next we have one of the clowns. I know the other one is called Knife Guy because he's holding a knife. Don't remember what this one's called. I can't find him on the book. Oh well. Something guy. But he's on a ball. Let's do C. He's a good C. Put him in the middle there. This is one of the Shy Guy Grim Reapers. Kind of a ghost. He actually, I think he's also in Yoshi's Island, isn't he? He's like a ghostly shy guy. Let's do D. Okay, this is the Donkey Kong, not Donkey Kong. Kind of funny that he's got a little cameo in this, but he's all chained up, so it's kind of sad. I like him. I remember seeing him the first time as a little kid going, oh my god, it's Donkey Kong. Let's do A. I'm gonna put him right below Gaz, I think. This is one of the Hammer Bros. Now, you meet a bunch of different Hammer Bros. Some of them you meet early on, and then others you meet that actually have lines in the game in Bowser's castle. One of them actually quizzes you. This encompasses all the Hammer Bros, I'd say, that you see and you battle. I'm gonna say B. He's a good B. Let's put him at the back of B. Next, we got the Heavy Troopa. This guy, I love him. He's so cute. And I think you get one of the shells. The lazy shell that you get for Mario, which is like a super powerful weapon, is from one of the heavy heavy Koopas. I'm gonna do A rank for sure. Let's bring him above. I like him more than the Donkey Kong. Okay, this guy, he's one of the bad guys. Ghostly guy. Let's put him in D around here. This is another baddie. He's a jester kind of guy. I'm not sure. What was his name? Jester. I think his name is just Jester. Okay. Let's put him in D. All right, next we got Jonathan Jones, probably one of the coolest characters. Bad guy at first, but then you win his respect basically, and he turns out to be a pretty cool dude. Jonathan Jones, definitely S rank. Let's bring him up right below Jinx, I think. Okay, this is one of the dog bad guys. I love dogs. We just adopted one, so I'm gonna do B. Dog wolf, I'm not sure, whatever. This is the giant squid, the giant blooper that you face in Jonathan Jones' area, the sunken ship. I think he's a good C. Next we got Knife Guy, opposite of the other guy, whatever his name was, something guy. Let's do B. This is one of the Lakitus. Let's encompass all Lakitus that you face, the bad ones that you face, the good ones that you talk to. I think there's a good one you talk to, right? Isn't there a good one? It's like a taxi guy? Anyway, Lakitu, we love Lakitu. A rank. You can't really see the whole image, but this is Mac. I think he's the first boss you face in Peach's Castle. Mac, he's actually a little guy. He's like riding on a pogo stick like sword. But let's go B. Okay, this is not a hammer, bro. It is just a hammer. Another baddie that you face, let's do C. Actually, let's put him at the top of C. You know why? Because he reminds me of the little hammers from Alice in Wonderland. Remember when she's walking through, and I think they were the little hammer birds or something? I don't know. If I sound insane, let me know. Probably do. Next, we have one of the something mite. What is his name? Magmite? Little Magmite guys. Let's do D. Mallow. Okay, come on. Don't judge me. I'm gonna put him above Gino. We love Mallow very much. He's a cute, sweet boy. Next we have, I'm gonna call him Shovel Knight because that's what he reminds me of. This is one of the mini bosses, I guess you'd say. I think you face him in Smithy's factory, but he looks just like Shovel Knight. I'm gonna put him in S tier. Mario? Where should Mario go? You know it. It's gonna be S. But we're gonna put him behind Booster because I think we like these characters more. Skeleton elephant guy. Let's do B. We like elephants. This is the father mole that you help save his kids. Let's put him in A and his wife in A. Let's do, this is a little mole creature. What's his name? I think it's like a funny Muku Muku. Muku Muku? I don't know. That's what his file name says. Muku Muku. So Muku Muku, just because of the name, I'm gonna put him in A. All right, this guy is another baddie that you face from time to time. Neither here nor there, let's do D. Next we have, I think this guy is named Orb Wielder. Orb. Okay, let's put him, he's basically just a living staff. So let's put him in B tier. Okay, next is, this is a wind baddie. Don't know what his name is. Don't care. D. This is, I remember hearing, I think it was on the Gaming Historian's video about Mario RPG, that this character was actually going to be, like, introduce himself as, like, Bomb. James Bomb. And that was like a whole thing that they couldn't do because it was referencing James Bond too much. He's cool though. Let's put him in A. These little mouse guys, sometimes they come out of nowhere and get you. Let's banish him to the Shadow Realm. Kind of annoying. Skeleton guy, what's your name? I don't see his name in the book. Kind of reminds me of one of the puppets you see on the Haunted Mansion ride in Disneyland. So I'm gonna, just for that, I'm gonna put him in C. Next we got, I know you can't see the whole picture of this guy, but he's one of the puppets. Can't remember his name. I don't really care. D. All right, next is the shaman guy, the wizard shaman guy. Talk to him throughout the game. Kind of reminds me of a Final Fantasy character. I'm gonna do B. Let's put him in B. This is the warrior ant that you face. Kind of cool. I like his armor. We're gonna do B as well. Shy guy, my guy. He's gonna be A. This is one of the shy guys that's on a pogo stick, so we're gonna do above the other shy guy. Flying Troopa, not as cool as the Heavy Troopa, so we're gonna put him behind him in A tier. Smithy, the boss of all bosses, the final boss. This is actually not his final form, but encompasses his whole character. Smithy, kind of scary, kind of cool that he has one of the stars on his chest. Kind of looks like a scary metal Santa Claus. We're gonna do, let's put him in A. Kind of badass. I don't know the name of this bad guy, this plant that you face, but doesn't it remind you of the evil plant monster creature from the first Jumanji with Robin Williams? Kind of reminds me of that. Every time I play this, it reminds me of that. So let's do A. This is one of the fireball baddies. Let's do C. Spiky, I like his style. For coolness, we're gonna put him in A. This is one of the stars. I think they're called a slap star or something like that. Their animation is just like going up and down like this. It's kind of like they're thrusting the air. Kind of funny. So I'm gonna put him in A because he makes me laugh. This is one of the armored troopas. What are they called? I think it's like I forget his name, but one of the main versions of this character He's actually one of the cooks that bakes the bunt cake that you have to battle. I think he's depicted as German in the game. He's written with like a type of German accent. Pretty interesting. Let's do B. Peach in this game, she's pretty badass. You need her. She's essential for your party. She's the best healer and support. She's got powerful magic. Badass. So we're gonna put her in S tier above Mario. Valentina, she's kind of mean to Dodo, even though he's her servant. And she's definitely, she did Mallow dirty. So we're gonna banish her to the Shadow Realm. Wiggler, we like Wiggler. Let's do B tier. Okay, next we got, I cannot pronounce his name. Yardovich? This guy, I still can't pronounce his name. Another of the bosses, one of the harder ones, if I remember. You really have to grind before facing him. But I think he's weak to Mallow's thunder. If you look closely, he has a little red mustache. Let's do A tier. He's kind of badass. This is the skeleton dragon character I was thinking of. You know, it's like his final form after being this character. So he's definitely cooler than his first goofy looking form. So we're gonna put him, let's put him behind Exor. This is a tadpole, and this kind of encompasses all the tadpoles in the game. Tadpole Pond, although it's great with, you know, you meet Frog Fuchsius and Todosky, the composer. The soundtrack of the Tadpole Pond, which is just that whistle going just the same tune over and over and over, kind of gets annoying in the end. So I'm gonna banish the Tadpole to the Shadow Realm just because of the soundtrack. It's annoying. Maybe I'll play it for a second. It's just over and over. Last but definitely not least, we got Todosky the composer. He's a toad, basically, right? He's a toad character, but he's got a wicked hairstyle and musical talents. S tier, Todosky the composer. That's all of 100 characters. We did it. What'd you guys think? Do you agree with my tier list? Who should not be banished to the Shadow Realm and who should be banished to the Shadow Realm? Make sure you comment down below. Anyway, guys, that'll do for today. Happy Mario Day, and I'm still editing our Japan trip, so there should be another 2 videos. We've got Hiroshima and Kyoto to get through. We'll see if Kyoto's 1 or 2 videos. It might be too long. We'll see. Anyway, look forward to that, and I'll see you next time. Take care.